In this video, we are playing Farzy chess, and he is around the 1650 player, and we're going to be seeing the difference between that level of play versus a 1900 like myself. I hope you enjoy. You will be seeing the second game on my channel and the first on his, so make sure you go check that out. It will be in the description. All right, so game number 2, we have the white pieces e4.
Okay, now, second game, we're playing with the black pieces. And against e4, we play e5.
See what he plays against e4. Against the Vienna, let's see. We gotta play a little bit quicker this game. Okay, I think he's gonna go knight f6. Probably just play like mainline stuff.
So let's do it. And then, typically what I like to do, and I don't know if it's great, is this d6 move, bishop e6. Now that I'm thinking a little bit about it, because it is a classical game, why don't I just go bishop b4? Here, takes this. It's probably better for white, to be honest, but I don't like the idea of closing in my bishop, so maybe I just develop it somewhere. If I go here, though, there's this move that's a little annoying to me. Maybe I just go... Maybe I just play this anyways and go bishop e7. How about that? Because this is an annoying move. If I trade off my bishop, and this is something I have to remember actually from my last game, I kind of lost because of this, is that this dark squared bishop is important to be able to break the pin from bishop g5 onto my queen. So I don't need to bring it to b4 and trade it off.
No. I mean, this is very much so how I play. I feel like I just need to play for f4. This is just what I do.
It's brave. Now I'm thinking of playing bishop e6 anyways, but I don't like here. I don't like f5. Allowing f5 doesn't seem good to me, so I'm thinking maybe just let him develop this bishop, and then I'm going to play e6. If this is a threat, then sue me. I don't think it is, though, because of the defense I have on it. So let's just take here, and let's play bishop e6.
Yeah, so he does take. Now we develop the knight. We're going to have some kind of like Vienna Gambit position where I'm going to castle. I'm going to have the open F file. Can't play this because we just take.
Let's try to trade bishops. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, he wants to trade the bishop. But I feel like I can let him take, and then jump the knight in or something. I feel like this could be good for me. I just take. I don't see anything wrong with that. If I take, he gets really nice center. I don't really want to allow that, so I'm just going to take the pawn. Go for a clamp on d5.
Now I can just play h6 pretty calmly, I feel. I could also just castle if I go bishop e7. Is this annoying? Maybe it's not annoying. Maybe I just try to castle first. h6 can come later. There's no rush with this move. Okay. Does this bother me now? If I take, pawn takes, my knight doesn't go to any good squares. So perhaps I just castle.
If he doesn't do anything, like if he just castles, I'll probably just castle as well. Yeah. Castles. No need to take this knight. No need to take here. Maybe this is an option at some point. Takes. And then like, I don't know, bishop takes. Who knows?
Because if, rook e1's not that big of a threat. First of all, I have f5. Second of all, I could just move the knight away. My queen and my knight are defending the bishop on e7. So let me just take this pawn.
The knight is very strong. Okay, he takes that. But can I not do this? Oh, wait a minute. What if I go here? No, he's just going to take with the knight. Did I really hang another pawn? I could also just attack the knight. Goes back. Can jump in. What if I go here? Is that an issue? I don't. Let's go here. Let's hit this.
g5 looks fun. Let's go this way. Though now that I see the move he played, we're gonna play f5. Then we're going to play g6, probably. And hope I don't blunder anything. Entirely possible, given the quality of my chess to date. At least as of recently. But first game was pretty good, so let's see.
What if I try to undermine it? Like this looks a little bit silly, but what if I just play this? Let's just play super aggressive. Let's go g4. Maybe it's a stupid move. I don't know.
Second of all, this looks super interesting. This g5 move. Actually, I really like this g5 move. g5. If knight takes, obviously knight takes. If the bishop slides back, I just move my knight away. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. We're gonna play it. I mean, I'm playing aggressive chess here. I don't.
Whoa. That's incredible. So I could take. We do have this check. Does it do anything though?
I can afford to not worry about material as much, given that I am already up with a material advantage here. Wow, okay. Did not anticipate this move. Knight takes bishop. Taking back with the queen seems silly because it walks into stuff like this. I'm going to take back with the knight. That's the whole point of having it there.
Then I think I can take... Wait, no. Now I can just take this pawn. Because the knight takes here. Right. I think this is solid.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's nice. I missed that. I missed this move. Knight takes, bishop takes. It's pretty solid stuff. I don't really have a choice, though. Oh my. Wow, this is dangerous. This is really bad. Here. Wow, I am getting cooked in this one. Whew. Crazy. Okay. So, the reason why I'm getting cooked is because he has 3 attackers on this pawn. I only have 2 defenders, so this pawn is under threat. This knight is pinned, as it stands. And also, I mean, there's just... Look at my king. My king is so weak. What I'm going to try to do is probably go queen d7, which adds an extra defender to this, keeps the knight defended. But I think you can just take and then win this pawn.
So where can the knight go? It can go here. Then we have checks again. So I think I'm just going to bring the rook first. Threatening to win a piece.
He has this, but he doesn't have this right away, though. That's the one thing. I can maybe just go here. Keep the e7 square guarded. Perhaps it's better to go this way, but if I go this way, then pawn here is a little annoying.
Now he could protect it. Could go here.
So, my king's not safe regardless. This is difficult. This is very difficult. Let's go here. We're going to try to go knight e5 afterwards. That's my idea now. I'm trying to go knight e5. I also gave up this check.
So I don't see why I wouldn't go check. Let's go ahead and give a check. If he goes to the corner, I feel like that's a little sus. No, he wants a queen trade. I mean, I'm fine with that. I could take here.
But probably what I would do if I was white here is I just cash in, trade off the stuff, have the extra pawn, and I think white looks much better in the endgame. Although, I guess they have the doubled pawns here. So, I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't just take the pawn. So we're going to be up a pawn. He takes. Do I want to split my pawns? Probably not. But if I don't split my pawns, can these be targets? Or should I just go here? I think we take like this. It's probably best.
Let's bring the knight out. If he's not careful... Actually, no. There's no way to hang. There's no way to win the rook, because I can't play c6. I was thinking if he was not careful, maybe I could play b6 and then c6, and then the rook is trapped. The rook's not trapped, first of all. I can go backwards. But hey, I'm thinking out loud. Ed Sheeran style, you know? That's kind of what we do. It's kind of how chess works. Probably the best move is something like rook e4 or rook d4, trying to cover both pawns. At least from what I can tell. Maybe there's something better. Maybe some sort of sacrifice can be made, but I don't know. I don't know if this is good.
Or even just here. But we lose the pawn. Let's protect the pawn.
I'm just gonna go rook f7 here, which I think is not a bad move because it lets me double up my rooks. Oh, the double up of rooks lets my opponent play this. So maybe I should go king g7 as well. Oh, okay, they stop it. Go. Bum. Rook f6. They probably just go bishop g5, and then I go rook g6. Let's give that a shot.
And I can always undermine the knight with this move. Okay, he's attacking that, but that gives me this file. I feel like is very good. He's got checks here. Don't love it. Let's take a hold of the open file.
Okay, wait, what's the best option? Knight f7 just does a trade and I win a pawn back. That's not good enough. King h8, rook g8, rook takes on h6 looks phenomenal. The problem is that he has this move. No, he doesn't. Well, he does right now. Okay, we're going to play king h8. We're going to hope he doesn't see this. Hope chess. We're playing hope chess. He didn't see it. We're going for this. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, I don't know if he's planning to sacrifice or what his plan is here. But I think I just want to push. Oh no, he's threatening to take. He is threatening to take. So I guess we should probably move the king up. Make sure I don't blunder any forks.
I should have known. I should have known better. Perhaps? Oh no, now my position's so locked in. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a mistake, I think. This is a very clear example of a big mistake. Let's wrap our rook around. I want to be able to cover e7.
He can never really move the knight. Like, his position's pretty cramped. He goes there.
Maybe he has rook here, but there's no threat just yet because the pawn's defending the knight as well. And my plan is to try to play knight f7 as well. So rook e7, knight f7 looks pretty good to me. We're also pretty low on time. I'm at 2 minutes 37. He's at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. So this might turn into a blitz game. I believe my blitz rating is slightly higher than Apex's from what I remember. So that's also a factor to consider. Maybe. Oh, wait. Now I just dropped this pawn. Ooh, I didn't consider that. Does that matter? I don't think it matters too much. This bishop is kind of annoying. We're going to just take, knight f7 here. And he's forced to move his rook also. Kind of wastes a move.
See why I wouldn't take it. Take here. I guess we'll just drop back, protect the pawn.
Here, I drop these pawns, so maybe not so good. Perhaps I can just double my rooks. It's never a bad idea. Threatening to win pawns on the back rank. I mean, on the second rank here.
I'll also give a check. Start winning some pawns. So the question is, do I go here, allow the check? No. No, we just come back and defend. Definitely don't allow that. I go check. Let's not allow him out.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I'm down 2 pawns. Oh, no. Maybe I should keep track of material a little bit more. Ay. Okay. We can still win this, though. I believe. I have faith. I have faith? Do I have faith? I think so.
I don't think he should have allowed that. Because now I get in here. And that is not good. Yeah, now we can just come in with both the rooks. But we don't really want to allow his counterplay either. I'm going to take this pawn. Check, we go here. Or here. One of the two. Check, we can always block.
It seems pretty much done and dusted, but you never know. It ain't over till it's over, as they say in somewhere. I mean, that's an expression. It's never over until it's over. Yeah, that's an expression. That's a common expression. I feel like that's the thing. We're just going to keep tossing some checks. See where he goes here, and then we can maybe... I mean, trading a pair of rooks looks terrible here.
Here, check, here. This is mate. I think I have to go this way. It's not very pleasant.
And hey, time is a thing too, so we're holding on with time. Let's trade. Winning a pawn back. Now we're threatening to win this pawn too. And we just gotta play speedy. Okay, let's we gotta play speedy. Oh god, what do I do?
I have an outside pass pawn, which is a huge asset.
Let's go rook h4, threatening to win these pawns. And now let's go here. a5. Threatening to win the pawn on a4 if he takes. And if he doesn't take, then I win this pawn on b4. Alright, fantastic.
Dang it, man. Oh, that's not what I wanted to play, but okay. Push. That was not a good move, but... Just keep the king coming. Honestly, I just need to move at this point. Oh, I have a win. Ah. Is he gonna flag? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
Whew. Dude.
Good game, man.
Good game. You had me completely beat though, if I'm being very honest.
Yeah, it was time pressure.
I think that was a really good example of just a higher rated player just playing more principled moves. Because it didn't feel like I made any huge mistakes, but it just felt like you just kept playing better moves than I did, and it led to you being up material and having a winning endgame.
Yeah, and then I threw it completely.
Yeah, but like, you know, I feel like chess improvement and playing rapid especially is meant to be able to get into winning positions. And if you're losing games on time, I don't think that's an indictment on your chess. It's more so just like just getting used to the time control type of thing. But
yeah,
I feel like it was a really good example of like what it means to be a stronger player. Because
yeah, no,
I kind of didn't realize what I was doing wrong until you punished me for it, and I was like, oh wow. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm just hopping over to the classroom right now.
Fantastic. All right.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, well played, man. That was a really fun game.
Thank you. Farzy.
That's me.
I definitely think you're stronger than 1660.
I do think so too. I think we talked a little bit about this and how I usually play off stream, and I think play on stream. Sorry, I do think playing off stream makes me a better player because I can focus on my play.
Oh, 100%. I would say that you should probably be at least like 1800.
Really? Wow. That's that means a lot. That means a lot. I appreciate that.
Bro, you're seeing tactics, you're seeing all the threats, like you're coming up with good plans. Like,
thanks, man. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you think when you hear what my commentary was during the game, because Like maybe there's stuff that you saw that I missed, and maybe there's stuff that I saw that you just weren't considering because it just didn't look good to you. So
Yeah, it's so interesting to see how two different humans think about the positions and like
yeah,
I love
absolutely.
these kind of videos.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's I'm really glad we're doing this.
100%, man. All right, so I mean, I always play the Vienna.
Okay,
Is this what you always play against the Vienna too?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So this is all pretty typical. Now, I thought that your next move, D6, was a little bit weird. Like,
Hmm.
is that normally how you
So
play?
I
Or
was considering here, and like, so here's the thing: I don't have theory memorized very well.
okay.
So what I know against the Vienna is I put both knights out and then I figure it out, and I usually play not bad moves. I was considering bishop b4. The reason why I didn't want to play bishop b4 was because if a3 afterwards, bishop takes c3, b takes c3. I didn't really like this too much for me. I know the engine says it's better, but then I was worried about something like bishop g5 after that. So
Okay.
because typically I like having the bishop be able to break the pin
Yeah.
from the knight on the from the knight to the queen. And yeah, I just wanted to be able to keep my dark squared bishop on the board here.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have played A3 here. I would have played knight to E2, but that's just because I know the theory.
Fair.
Like bishop, the two main moves here are bishop b4 and bishop c5. This has tricky lines in it. Like
Okay.
people are trying to get knight here and attack this.
Yeah, right. What would you play after that? Would you play knight h3?
No, no, definitely not. I would actually go f4.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
You like this f4 move because I mean I didn't see it coming when you played it in this game.
because this move. No, okay, not in this position. Sorry.
Right.
After something like this, I would go knight here, blundering this supposedly, right?
Yeah.
But this is actually not a threat because I believe no, it is this, yeah. Because if they go for this, it's losing.
Wow.
Because you just have this move. You can sack the rook here.
Yeah, that's a nice move. Yeah,
Yeah.
these queen moves onto the H file, I don't really see very often. Like I miss them because like
Well,
I was playing against a gambit recently, a Blackmore gambit, and we walked right into this line that my opponent knew, where
yep.
they just go queen h4, which like seems to just drop a bishop. So there's a bishop on f3, I believe.
Like all the way over here.
Yeah,
Right across the board.
exactly. Yeah. And I just miss those ideas because they're very tactical in nature, right? Like you
Yeah.
just essentially, if you look at it one position before and you stop the game there, it looks like one side is just better, but then you miss this one move where, okay, take that, see if you're actually better, because then I just destroy you.
For real. But yeah, so I don't know. Did this move shock you at all? F4?
Yeah, no, it threw me off. It threw me off, for sure.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, you know what? I can see the sort of like reasoning behind it. Like I can't really punish you for it right away. Typically,
No, it's very Vienna style.
yeah. See, I wouldn't know that. Like I don't know the intricacies of different openings.
Yes. Well, do you know what the Vienna Gambit is?
I think I do.
It's after knight f3, you play f4, and
Yeah.
the point is this, and it's really bad. So you never take this.
Gotcha.
If you ever play this, never take this pawn.
Good to know.
The
Good to
move
know.
is always d5.
I see. Yeah, so like this is an example of something where it's like I probably wouldn't take the pawn because I would see that e5 is a move. Like it's not
Yeah.
something I know, but it's something where it's like I consider what my opponent will likely do, and I'm like, oh yeah, I wouldn't like having my knight pushed out, so I probably wouldn't play takes against the Vienna Gambit. But like
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not because I actually know the theory.
as you get stronger, you kind of understand a little bit better.
Right?
So
Maybe. Yeah.
you took the pawn, which why wouldn't you take the pawn, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Computer doesn't really agree with it though. Which I didn't think it was a bad move. I mean, just get rid of this and it gives me free development, but meh.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't see
made
anything
sense
wrong.
to me. Like I accepted the fact that as black I would be playing a little bit more passively.
I
Um,
didn't think I could take here. right away. I thought there was going to be some kind of tactics, but apparently not. Just the
This
pawn will
this
protect.
actually also threw me off when you didn't take, because I was just like, why? In my head, I was just like, why not? I didn't see any tactics, but
The whole point of putting the knight here is just to stop any kind of check.
gotcha. Okay, that makes
And
sense.
you can't immediately protect the pawn,
I
so
cannot. True. Yeah,
you can get away with doing this.
got it.
Now, there are some times where if they can protect this pawn, it can kind of get really annoying.
Yeah, that's like
If
kind of
the knight wasn't
King's
there.
Gambit in a way.
Yeah, and then you got to know some lines with like h4, g4, and
Huh? Yeah,
it
I
gets a
get.
little crazy.
I can see that.
But yeah, then you brought the bishop out, and I mean, I didn't really want to take here and allow this because you're just gonna have a great center, and you get the open f file too, which I
Right.
didn't love. Apparently, this is decent, but
Yeah, but decent with
yeah,
an asterisk, right? Because like it's decent, but you need to play only one move afterwards.
exactly. But apparently, after castles, you're just better, and I thought this clamp was gonna be good for me, but no, not here, not here. What did you play? Where is it? You played bishop out. Yeah, getting ready to castle.
Yeah.
The move is queen e2, protecting the pawn, because I completely overlooked that I hung a pawn.
Yeah, I was like, wait, is there something here? I don't think there's something, so I just took it.
No, I straight up just hung the pawn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shoot. Big pawn hanger today.
Hey, it doesn't stop. 2000 doesn't mean no pawn hanging.
Nope. Yeah, so, I mean, we just both castled. Took. And then, yeah, you protected with the pawn, which I was like, oh, wow, okay.
Was this the right move? It felt like the right move.
Yeah, yeah. No, f5 is the right move because
Perfect. Okay.
you don't really want to go back with the knight. Like
Well, knight c5 also looked good to me.
knight
Um,
c5, yeah, makes sense.
it looked good to me, but I felt like f5 just made sense because I wanted to be able to fight back on the king side. I didn't want
Yeah,
to
well,
let you just play g4,
the
with
knight goes uncontested here. I don't have a light squared bishop to remove it, so it's just like it's just there.
true. Yeah, that's a good point too.
And then this I knew wasn't really good, but I was like, all right, let's play it. I was like, all right, let's have a fun game.
Nice.
And then you found. I thought this was a good move. What? But I guess I had. What did I have here? Bishop e3. You just step back. What? Oh, because the knight hangs.
Mm.
And then queen d7, protecting the pawn. This feels so risky.
It does. Yeah. No, that's like walking on eggshells.
But yeah, no. I thought this was a good move. It kind of forced a little bit. I took, and then queen takes is the best move. You took with the knight, though.
Yeah, I didn't like queen takes, and okay, this is where I went wrong. So my logic was queen
Yeah.
takes because I didn't want any ideas with the rook on e1 afterwards. I thought
Yeah, you weren't happy with like getting pinned or anything.
exactly, yeah, because I thought it would be very easy for you to just take the pawn on f5, and then
Did you miss that this is a pin and then there's problems with this?
I think so. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I definitely did.
Because I think this is where you started to go wrong, was just allowing this pin, and then the rooks just be like super duper active.
Yeah, I 100% missed this because I realized here, like I was talking it through in the game, and I was like, oh man, I'm 100% worse. Because like even worst case scenario, even if you're not trying to like apply more pressure with your pieces, you could literally just win the pawn very easily here. Just take
Yeah.
the knight, and then take the pawn on f5, and I can't do anything to stop you really.
Now this was a losing. Well, it lost most of my advantage. I was supposed to play bishop takes h6.
Bishop h6.
Bh. What? Bishop h6?
Bishop h6 attacks the rook and like sends it away.
Not takes. I actually debated on this, but I thought you just take. And then, oh, I see. Two pieces hanging.
Yeah,
I missed that.
I would have to move my rook away, and then
Yeah.
you
But
have
if you move the rook,
complete control of the e file and f file, right?
Yeah, well, let's say that. Where would you go with the rook? Probably you wouldn't want to go here and
I
try,
honestly
would you?
would go, yeah, e8, yeah, just
I would have
because at least I have control of the an open file this way.
takes, which
Oh,
is
takes is
wrong.
bad. Wow. Wait, what are you supposed to do?
What? I would have. What? King g6. Yeah. Wow.
What
Bishop d2.
what was the move?
The move is rook takes f5, which is kind of what I
Okay.
went for in the game. Here, knight has to
Oh,
move.
you undouble your pawns, and now you
97.
just have a pawn majority on the king side, I guess.
I think this is the key.
Oh, and you win another pawn too. Wow, look at that. That's so far ahead though.
Yeah, it is.
My goodness. That's probably like entering master level where they see stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that here, you know, I'm going to have a lot of pressure down this file, but
Right, right.
not really farther than that.
I mean, it's intuition, right? Like you develop your intuition the more you play and the better you get.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Here, I took the pawn. I was like, all right, we're just going to go into this endgame.
Yeah, I was surprised when you
Didn't
took
take
with the
with the
rook.
pawn.
I thought you'd take with the pawn.
I mean, you take with the pawn. The knight
Oh,
just
I guess
moved.
knight b4.
Yeah.
Oh, knight
Wait,
d4 even better.
knight
Yeah,
d4. I mean, you kind of have to trade here.
right.
I mean, you don't have to, but the computer's a savage. Says go here. What? No. Sorry, this one.
Yeah.
That wouldn't make sense. Yeah. So for some reason, it's like the lines are not. They're being weird. Can you see them?
I can't see the lines, yeah.
It's like showing me no pictures of the pieces.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's why I didn't really go for it. I just thought take with the rook and keep the rook active. And
Okay, makes sense, yeah. It was the right move, too.
yeah. Oops. And then I noticed it was after you moved the knight. This pawn is hanging, and you blocked my idea. I wanted to come in with the rook. Because I
Right.
thought if I infiltrated, I was going to just be crushing.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why I went there, because I was protecting the pawn. But apparently you have c6.
So I wanted to play c6, but I thought, can't you just take on d6 and then
Yeah.
what do I
What?
do?
Knight of
Oh, I win a bishop. Oh my god. I didn't miss. I
Oh.
completely missed that.
Oh. Oh yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
I
also,
really wanted to play c6. I was talking during the game and I was like, what if I just play b6, c6? That looks pretty good.
oh my gosh. Yeah, that would have been crushing.
Yeah.
And then here, I saw that you could attack, but I was like, all right, I'll just go g5, which apparently is not right. Just go bishop f4.
Huh.
I mean, I wasn't gonna play that.
Yeah.
It makes sense though. You're attacking this, but I feel like you're just asking for trouble. Maybe this.
And
I
then
don't
bishop
know.
g5 again? What?
Bishop g5 attacks this, and
Right.
discovers an attack.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah. Okay.
That's why.
Rook g6
Yeah.
makes it a fun line.
Yeah, rook g6 here. And then you move the king, and I actually almost blundered this tactic.
Yeah, I was hoping you would.
I
apparently,
almost
apparently you don't even have to care though, because the
takes.
promotion threats. That's
did.
crazy.
This is nasty, man.
That is crazy.
What do? Do you just hide on f1 or h1?
Doesn't really matter. I can't stop your threats.
No, you're threatening here, like so many threats. Even if you go back, there's still this.
Yeah.
Also, the knight was hanging. Okay.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I did not see that at all. And that's kind of how I lost one of my recent games too. Is like I just like was completely winning.
Just let the
So
pawn
not
go.
in this one. And then I was letting the pawn go because I was like, you know what? I can always just go back and stop it. But I
Yeah.
missed that a piece could park in front of my in front of the rook that was protecting the promotion square.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I think you learn every single game you lose. You lose for a reason, and you try to learn.
100%. I was also really obsessed with like trying to just allow you to take
From it.
So I was like,
I was not gonna
I
take.
didn't. I know you weren't. I
Yeah.
wanted the option to always be there. I didn't feel
Right,
like
right,
taking
right,
was good for my position.
right.
But and then honestly, I didn't really know how to improve my position here, which is why I just kept pushing pawns. But the computer says take for one,
Hmm.
because well now if rook takes, there's this, and if pawn takes, you could probably just double up on it or something. I don't
True.
know. Like takes, and then rook d2.
What? No.
Well, I
What
wouldn't
does
have worried
that
about it.
do?
I don't
I think
have
your idea of rook fd4 makes a lot of sense to me. Knight f7
what
apparently.
knight of yeah, hitting the bishop and this.
Man, yeah, chess is a messy game.
Yeah, it's brutal. Very brutal. But I did eventually take, right? Yeah, because I won the pawn. You
Yeah,
moved the rook.
that's true. I messed up.
Then I was like, all right, I'm up 2 pawns, and then those 2 pawns aren't very good. And then you got your rooks connected like this, and I was like thinking to myself, I was like, man, he's just gonna give me a bunch of checks, and with
Yeah.
my rooks like this, I can't really stop him. And I didn't really see how I could get in, but I felt like I had to come back, otherwise you were gonna come here and start checking me. But
100%.
apparently I'm supposed to just go here, which I did debate, but this was scary.
Yeah. No,
King f1.
King f1, doesn't it allow me to counterplay here with just oh, you know what it is though? Is that
What?
I can't take any of the pawns.
Yeah, because there's this check, I guess.
Right, yeah. And well that's mate, right?
Oh yeah, because it's pawn. Oh
Exactly.
my gosh.
Yeah, no, I spotted that before and I was like, oh, I gotta watch out for that. I didn't
And then
realize it though at this point of the game.
here I thought I was doing very, very well.
You know what I
But
was
again,
really worried about? So before all this, before you played this rook f2 check, I was worried about rook d7.
yeah.
Apparently it's not that big of a problem. Okay, no, it
Well,
is.
it's still a big problem, but
I think even better is maybe even better is rook g7 because well actually it doesn't really matter. My logic was that you might want to keep the rook on d2 because you can slide the king down to g2 after the first check and then there's no more checks.
well, this actually threatens a mate
It does, yeah, yeah.
because it's like if you just make a random move,
Yeah, rook
check,
f2
and
checkmate.
you can't escape. But
It's nice.
I don't know. I just thought that you were gonna have too much counterplay, and that my king was just gonna get hunted by the rooks. But I don't know. I guess I just saw ghosts.
Yeah, like in a situation like this where it's only rooks against rooks, as long as you have a rook that's able to defend against the checks, you're fine, right?
Yeah. Well, I really wanted to get both rooks in, but I mean, I'm.
Oh, I had a draw here.
Yeah, you just give me checks. Like I can't escape.
True. Well, no, can't. Oh, yeah, because you can't. Like I was thinking, can't you go king h3? But then if you block the check, you lose the rook on d7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
You just take.
True. True. True.
So it's like I was trying to get some kind of configuration with my rooks on the 7th rank, but I just didn't see a way for it to work. And then here you're winning?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I didn't notice.
Because I think you can deflect my king away from protecting my rook. Now, I was actually worried about this, but I think if I go here, I think you have check, and then it's something like...
Just rook c6 check. It's simple.
Yeah. And then you win.
How did I miss that? What did I play?
You just gave checks, and then I was able to...
Oh, I
win
didn't.
here.
Yeah, that was...
It doubled
Wow.
up.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we were both low on time.
And then my king escaped. You got the pawn. Which I was like, all right. I got the outside passer, but then, yeah, I just played this so wrong.
But you know what it is, though? I think that when you're losing a game, at least for me, I'm speaking from my own experience, when I'm losing a game of chess,
Yeah.
and I'm able to, my opponent makes a mistake, and I'm somehow able to fight back, I always go into drawing mentality. I never try to win. Like I never try
Yeah.
to, you know, punish them in a way where it's like, okay, turn the tables on them. It's always like a, okay, minimize the damage. Like
Fair.
if I just thought of like, okay, hey, what threat can I make? I definitely would have seen I could win your rook.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Probably.
my mind was just not in that headspace. Like it was really just like, okay, how can I just cover all my bases? So
Yeah.
that's why
That's
I tried
true.
to win the pawn and try to make sure we go into a drawing endgame where I'm just down one pawn instead of two.
I have a win here,
Wow.
but I need to bring the king over here, which is what I tried to do eventually,
That makes sense, yeah.
which I find the right way. But oh, oh my gosh. I mean, why wouldn't I just push here, right? Because if he
Yeah.
checks now, it's like my king's just gonna come to attack you. It's
Wait,
just a wasted tempo.
so what's the draw after King G6? So
Where
you
was
played
this?
King
Right
G6.
here.
I check.
Rook G8, King of 5. Oh, why wouldn't I attack though? Let's say I attack.
So you do.
Then you go Rook G3,
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
and I think you just have too much counterplay with this.
Well, Rook G3 threatens to win your rook on your pawn on C3, but also the rook on D4 loses its defense.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like if I take, you go here, I go here, you probably start pushing.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh
maybe
yeah.
not.
That loses. Man, endgames are hard.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
literally one tempo and you're
I,
done.
I gotta bring my rook back onto the 8th rank.
So what is the win? You just go here. If check. Okay, so this King H4. I don't think I would have played that. I probably would have went here.
It's still winning.
And if you attack,
Now
then
you
you
slide
just
your
go
rook in.
behind.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you
'Cause
get your
if you
king
get a,
away and you get your rook to protect the pawn, and now
yeah, you need the king to be protecting the promotion square so the rook can't do this. Because if the king was down here and you got the pawn here, there's no way to kick the rook.
true. And you know what? I think this only works because my king is cut off as well. Like if my king
Yeah.
could threaten your pawn on C3, then I could risk, I could try to promote my own pawn. But
Yeah,
here I have
100%.
no counterplay.
But yeah, then we got this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I realized
saw
I
I
was
had
making
a win here.
mistakes.
I saw I had a win here too, but it was not here. It was after. Where was it? Maybe it was somewhere. I think it might have been here.
Oh,
I think it,
you know what I thought was winning for you? So go ahead, go ahead, go
trade the
ahead.
rook.
Yeah, exactly. Trade the rooks on G6.
Yeah, like yeah, it was this moment. I'm pretty sure. After I moved, I was like, oh, I just have a
Yeah,
win.
exactly, yeah. And I was like, oh my. So that's why I went King
Yeah,
A5 afterwards.
yeah. And then I went here because I was like, it's still winning, but it's just I played this so wrong because I sacked the rook.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which is just such a stupid move. You don't need to do anything here. You just push.
exactly. Yeah.
But it's just, man,
Time pressure. You were down to like 5, 10 seconds. It was nothing. There was nothing
Yeah.
left on the clock.
Honestly, at that point, I was probably should have just been like, all right, let's just trade everything.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Because if you keep this rook and I get a queen, honestly, I am not confident in my time pressure ability to checkmate
To check me with the queen. Yeah, I know. Like I think if you give me like
versus a rook.
5 or 10 seconds, I don't know if I'd be able to pull it off super fast.
No, not with a rook on the board.
Hmm.
If there was no rook, then maybe.
True.
But
True. But I was also low on time though, to be fair. It would be hard
yeah,
for me to defend everything. Like I'd have to watch out for
for
forks as
sure.
well.
But no, it was a good game. I mean,
It
props to you,
was.
man, for
Thanks, dude.
holding.
I mean, to be fair, like you won this game. Like like if we're being
Ah, dude.
like
No, 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 no,
according
no,
to
no, no.
I know according to chess.com and according to like like the way it works, it was a draw, but in my head, the better chess player is the one who deserves to win the game, and I think you were the better chess player in this one. So, you know,
Well,
I feel like I should at least acknowledge that you played better than I did. And
I wonder
props
what
to
the
you for that.
accuracies were on this.
Yeah, we haven't checked the accuracy for the games actually.
Well, first one you played with an 81. I played with a 75.
Okay.
And then the second one, Uh, oh my gosh, you actually played with a better accuracy.
Did I actually? Well, you know what it is though? It's because you blundered the rook at the end. Like
I had 4 blunders.
the blunders have a huge impact on the accuracy, and like you literally just gave up a rook. But that was
Yeah.
time pressure, right?
You played with a 68 and I played with a 66.
Oh wow. Yeah, but
I had
I think it was a
four
really
blunders.
fun game though. I think this
It
makes for
was.
really
It was
good
really fun.
good stuff to watch.
For sure, man. This game, that last game we just played, is full of wild stuff. Like
I don't doubt it,
four
man.
4 blunders by me, 1 blunder by you, 6 misses by me,
Oh
7 misses
my.
by you,
Oh my.
9 mistakes by me, 6 mistakes by you. Like,
That's crazy.
oh,
There's a lot of
boy, oh
stuff
boy.
there. But man, this was fun. This was really fun.
Yeah, man.